Hello, today we are with Doki and Stompin from G2 Esports. How are you guys today?
Good,
Good.
good.
I'm
Good?
good.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about some of G2 Esports uh, games in the EML, Stompin's adaptation to the team, the very famous IGL situation. I think that everyone knows it
hmm
by now, but well, obviously we will talk about it. And Stompin's life in Scotland, exciting Scotland, very nice country
So
with a
exciting.
lot of sun. I've heard there's a lot of
Oh
sun, right?
yes, so much sun.
Yeah, very nice country to visit. Well, let's start with the serious stuff. This one is for Ducky. In the months before the Six Invitational 2025 and during Boston, we saw G2 Esports trying to solve lots of communication issues. During that period, we saw Uno becoming the team's IGL. Then in Reload, we saw Loira. And before that, obviously, you had Alamo, which he is like now the IGL as well.
Yeah.
Um, why did you decide to move back to Alemo, and what difference have you noticed so far from previous experiences with him as an AGL?
I mean, like first of all, like throughout all iterations of like different IGLs, like Alamo and Eloira and Uno at the time, they were all very vocal players, like the three of them. So it wasn't as if like when Uno was IGL, like Alamo and Loira were still talking. Like it wasn't really like no one shut up. It was just like the guy that made the final decision changed. That was really the only thing that changed. Um, so yeah, that was the reason for it. We wanted to try Loira because Loira was having a lot of ideas, like creating attacks and on the fly type of things. So we thought if we give him the final decision, then that would be better for us. Turned out that wasn't working the best. It wasn't bad. It was okay, but we just said that Alamo, he's always been the guy that makes these decisions and he's always has these good ideas. So he's naturally the best fit. So we'll go back to him. We know it works. We have history of it working and results to prove it. So we'll just go back to it. And so far so good.
Good. Now, having to reload, teams were allowed to make transfers. Obviously, there was a transfer window, but you didn't do any. However, considering that you had faced a lot of communication issues, many viewers expected your team to make a roster change. Personally, I expected you guys to make a roster change, but eventually you played reload with no moves. Then you decided to bench Uno. Did you already start discussing about a potential roster change before Rio, or was the decision made after the conclusion of the tournament?
Was made after the tournament. Like we were confident with the team before Rio. Like we enjoyed playing with everybody. We thought everything was going good. Especially at the boot camp we had in Sao Paulo was great. Yeah, like there was no problems with anybody on the team. But after Reload, we said to ourselves like we've had a history of bad results for about a year now, so um, we gotta change something. So sadly, Uno was the player we had to bench, which was tough because I've teamed with Uno for a long time now, and he's like became my one of my best friends, if not like my best friend. So that was shit, but we both understood. Like I spoke to him after it, he spoke to me. Like we both understood that it's business at the end of the day. It's not to do with friendship. So I guess that's just yeah. That part sucks, but we both knew, I guess, that something had to change. So yeah, it was for the better, I guess.
Good. Now, talking about Stompin's arrival, this one is for Loki, and then I'm gonna ask you some questions, Stompin. On paper, signing him is a brilliant move, both inside and outside the server, because like he's not just a talented player, but he's also a content creator, and from an organizational point of view, that's always an interesting plus. But if we talk from a realistic point of view, he's an American 18-year-old player who obviously has to be imported from one region to the other. Obviously, like in Europe, you already have like brilliant talent. So I think there's an obvious question, and that's like why him, and why not like signing someone who is already in the region.
Like we looked at all of our options. We looked at players from Europe. We looked at players from Brazil. We looked at players from America, like there were a lot of good individual players like available that we could get, but we said like maybe we don't want someone who's been around the block before, like he's been recycled, if you know what I mean. You don't want this kind of recycled player. We seen Zach, like he's obviously doing really good in his Challenger League team. His debut, he played great. So like that kind of showed to us that he wasn't just some Xbox random guy from the Jinxie verse. He was actually a good player. So we said like it's a risk. Like it's obviously a risk because you could come to Europe and be terrible. That's possible. But like we said, like we're pretty confident. Like this guy is really he's really motivated to be a pro player, and he's like really invested in the game. Like he doesn't just play it because he makes money from it. Like you can tell the guy loves the game. So like that's you always want someone like that on your team because that boosts everyone else's morale as well on the team when you have these guys playing because just for the love of the game instead of like playing for something else. So yeah, like it was an obvious choice when we seen that he was available and that he wanted to come. I think I spoke to you, Zach, like in DMs saying like, "Oh, would you be interested?" And you said like, "Nah, I don't think so." And then 2 days ago, 2 days later, Ramal you messaged saying, "Oh, by the way, I think Stompin is maybe going to join the team." I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what changed?"
Yeah,
So
that's exactly what happened.
but yeah, like I think so far it's working really good. Like you're playing great, Zach. I think you're pretty comfortable as well. So, yeah, W from G2 side.
Yeah, so far it has worked, like very good
Yeah.
position understanding. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. Now yes, to Stompen. What do you prefer me to say, like your real name or like your gamer tag?
It don't matter to me. You can call me Zach or
Okay,
something.
fine. I'll
Either
say
one
yeah,
works.
that's fine. Good, thank you. So before signing for G2 Esports, you made your debut under M80's academy roster in the Challenger Series. Obviously, you had played some other competitions, but as an 18-year-old or like this semi-professional competition, I think that was your first appearance. Then all of a sudden, you moved to Scotland to play in a foreign competition for one of Siege's most important powerhouses. How have you coped with this move, especially considering that you had to adapt to a new country, a new level of competition, new teammates? So how has it been so far?
It's been going like really good so far. Like honestly, I thought it would like start off slow, but really we started off like really good, like winning. Like we're like 5-1 right now. I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be a slow start. I mean, I had to adapt to a lot. Like to be honest, when I first joined, I could barely understand like half the people on the team, like just because like accent barrier, I guess, and like English barriers. But like now I'm completely comfortable with roles and I understand everyone completely fine. Yeah, so it's been going good, honestly.
Mhm. Yeah, I guess like you have like two Brazilian players. Obviously, you have Blas with like a very strong French accent, so
Yeah.
it has to be difficult. Ah, boy, you have Doki with a very Scottish accent as well.
No,
Yeah,
no,
and
no. I'm
then
fine.
No, no, no.
like living in Scotland, this is not like bad. It's just way different than where I'm from. Like
Hmm.
Texas to Scotland, like
Yeah, it's
it's
different.
it's a whole different world.
The
Just
So
weather's the weather's the same, but
not really, but just
where
like
you,
every
where did you come from? Like in America?
Dallas, Texas.
Oh, well then it's not the
Yeah,
same, eh?
no, not the same at all. Everything's different, complete opposite.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh my
But
God.
it's fine. Like I said to you before, like I think you'd rather be here with one of your teammates than like living in some crazy country you don't even speak the language. You know, like
I
you had
know. Like
options to go to Germany or
I'm not
anywhere
saying it
else.
in a bad way, like completely.
No,
But
I
I'm
know.
just saying a whole different world.
Hmm.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I remember when G2 signed Alamo. I think Alamo was lived in Serbia, and I think that was the case for Lloyd as well. Correct me if I'm
Yeah,
mistaken. I think it was.
yeah. When Alamo joined G2, he lived in Berlin. Like we all
Okay,
had the
fine.
opportunity to live in
Oh
Berlin.
yeah, true. Yeah,
Now,
right.
now he lives in Serbia. Like him and
Hmm.
Loira both live in Serbia. They live separately, but
Hmm.
yeah, they both live there.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for the correction. Um, so yeah, like so far you have Stompin, you have played against some of the best teams in the region. It's not that you had the easiest of starts. Just to name a few, you have played against Virtus Pro, like recently you played against Team Secret and other teams including G2 Esports. I think that your next games are against Mako, Wild, and Team
No,
Falcons, obviously.
Wild Falcons and Fnatic.
no,
And
no,
No, no,
Fnatic,
why?
that's true.
No, Macos instead of Wild. Yeah,
Mako, Fnatic,
Mako,
Falcons.
Fnatic, yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah,
So those are gonna
yeah,
be
that's it.
some good tests as well. But yeah, like, what is your initial impression of Europe's top flight?
yeah. To be honest, from my perspective, I think they're like way better than the NA teams. Like, well, I can only compare it to like scrims though, you know,
Hmm.
because like I've never been pro in NA, but
Hmm.
like from scrimming all the NA pro teams, like not to like give them an ego boost, but I think they're better than the NA teams,
Okay.
if that makes sense. I don't
Yeah.
know, like just their play styles and like VP, like there's no team like them on NA. Like they just like don't make any mistakes, to be honest. It's just like you
I
just have to
mean,
like
They've
play
been
better than them.
terrorizing the region for about 6 or 7
Like
years.
yeah. I
that's
mean,
really like that's the team where I was like, I've never seen anything like this. Every time I play them, it's just like
Yeah,
if you make one mistake, you just lose. Like it's just that simple.
I mean, Virtus Pro is Virtus Pro. Like, they are robots. Like, they
yeah,
know their stuff.
they're
Yeah,
so good.
Um,
exactly.
yeah.
No team like that. Like and
Mhm. Is there any team you are looking forward to like play, or before the competition starts? Like, was there any team like, oh, I really want to play against these guys?
yeah, Fnatic and Wolves, just because two of my console friends just joined that team like the same time I did. Wizard and Krex.
Mm-hmm.
We already played Wolves, but we play Fnatic. We play
Yeah.
Fnatic Monday, right?
I think so. Yeah,
It's the
I
next
think
game.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean,
Just because I have friends on that team.
G2 and Fnatic, they have a very good dragon ship, so it's gonna be a good
It's a
one.
big rivalry in EU. Like
It
not
is.
only in Siege, but like in League of
Siege,
Legends and
yeah.
stuff. It's really big rivalry. G2 Fnatic. It's like kind of like El Clasico. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now back to Doki. While all eyes were on Stompin, it's fair to say you have been one of, well, in terms of, if we look at the stats, okay, you have been like the best player in the team. Right now, if we look at the SiegeGG stats, you are like fifth place in the ratings, and you have had some really good performances against Genji, for example,
Mm.
and recently against Virtus Pro. I think you got like 18 kills and like
Hmm.
contributed in other fields. So yeah, props to you. But
Thanks.
like, how has Alamo becoming an IGL and Stompin's arrival changed you as a player?
Yeah, I think like I mean that's nice that I have good stats. Like it's always nice to play good individually, but like the whole team is playing like so good. Like everybody's doing their role. Like I'm an entry fragger, so when the team's working, I'm gonna get the entry kills. Like that's the way I see it. Like I'm gonna get the kills. I'm gonna make the plays because that's the team working. Um, yeah, it's not to say anything bad to like past teammates, like not at all. But like it just feels like right now, it's like a kind of well-oiled machine. You know, like you have me, Zach, and Lyra doing a lot of the entry and like kind of flex stuff. Then you have Blaz and Alamo, who's more backline. I think like especially on some maps we haven't really fixed the roles 100%. So like Zach's playing a little bit of support on some maps, but I don't think it's anything like so uncomfortable for you that it's like really bad. So I like that fact because everybody has their moment to shine, you know? Like okay, I played good this week. Next week or last week Zach played good. The first week Loira carried their ass, you know, like and then at the same time Blaz is playing so good. Like individually he has a hard role, but he's doing good. And Carl, like Alamo, he's IGL and so good. The calls are winning us the games, like stuff we've never practiced before, just in the mid game adaptations. So like in that aspect, the team's like working great. I think Alamo said like he just can't kill anybody, but like he doesn't need to. Like he doesn't need to. He's winning us the rounds with the calls, and like we all know he's one of the best players in the game. So it's like whatever if he has like negative stats or whatever. Like who cares about this? Um. So yeah, like yeah, I just think it's working really good. I'm enjoying it.
Mhm. Yeah, I shouldn't be saying this maybe, but I mean, like, individual stats are quite overrated
Yeah.
because like really what's important is like the day-to-day training, the what happens like in communication side. So I
Yeah.
think
Like
that, for example, Alemão right now he's doing poorly in terms of the stats, but I think that he's one of the best. If not, like, if it
yeah.
wasn't because of his IGL link, then maybe you would be struggling like
Yeah.
you
I
have
mean
been
no.
doing.
Absolutely, like 100% without a doubt. Like when you're a viewer watching the games, like this goes for every team, you only see the guy that gets the 4K, and you say, "Oh my God, like he's so good," but you don't hear the calls of Alamo saying, "Ah, Doki, okay, just wait, like play when I say," and then I play, and like, okay, go here, go there, 3, 2, 1, like all these things. Like that's the actual reason you get these kills. It's not just someone having good aim or like a lucky round, like it's a whole team thing.
Mhm. Now, not just focusing about you guys, but also talking about Loida and Blas. You also like you actually like answered my question right before I could ask it, but I want to ask it anyways. Loida was really good in the first week of action. I remember you were playing Lair, and he was like really good game from him. And Blas, you have mentioned that he has been very vocal player as well. So yeah, I just wanted to know like how have they adapted to Storm's arrival and Alemao's becoming the new IGL?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much what I said. Like, Loida has always been one of the craziest players, like in terms of like his plays and his aim and all that stuff. Like, he's just absolutely insane. I've never seen a player like that kind of level. And he's also really passionate about the game, so that always helps. I think with Zach joining the team, he's just got better because he's now I don't know, like he's got another guy on his side who can like do these flashy things with him and all that stuff. So like he's feeling a lot better, and it's probably why he's playing better. And then Blazia, like Blaz has been like I'd say like one of the pillars of the team in recent months because like he's took a step back from his usual role that he's played all his career, and he's playing more of a support flex, kind of filling the gaps, playing the shit roles, mavericking walls open, that type of thing. And he's doing really good at it, like really, really good at it. He's not dipped in performance at all. I'd even say it's the other way, but his performances went like sky high. And yeah, like I said before, he's really vocal, which is helping. He's calming down the round. He's calling win cons. He's calling rotates, and people respect these things because they work. You know what I mean? So I think we all have our space in the team to call. I wouldn't say I'm doing it that much as I used to. I think in some situations I'm like, guys, just wait. I can play. I think Zach's the same because you're still kind of fitting in, getting used to things. But like I'd say Lloyd, Blaz, and Carl, they're calling a lot, like a lot, which is really nice. So it's like a every round type of thing instead of like every game type of thing.
Mhm. Good. Now, like the team has been getting really good results as we have seen in Europe Top Flight. But this is not something uncommon in esports where a team makes a change and all of a sudden there's this honeymoon phase where everything turns to be like going the right track. Um, what does G2 have to do in order to keep this momentum?
Mm, yeah, it's a hard question to answer because I've been asked that question the last 5 years of my career, and you never know what's around the corner because you never know if you're going to start playing bad one day, or if moods are going to change and stuff. Um, I don't really know if I have an answer for that, but like I think one thing that's maybe different now is like again, this is no hate towards previous teammates, but the players we have in the team right now, we're probably in the top 3 rosters in the world of like skilled players. Like we have literally 5 completely world class players in the team. Um, and I know we've had that before in G2 and things didn't work out so well. But now I feel like, especially we have Zach and Loida, they're younger. They're really young players. They have a long career ahead of them. And when you have those young talents in the game, they have so much motivation, so much energy, like so much new stuff they bring to the team. So I think that's a lot different. And I think like yeah, we may lose games. Like of course we're going to lose games. We might lose competitions, of course. But I feel with the roster we have right now, like every game should be like a battle at least. Like we shouldn't just get completely wiped off the face of the earth. Like that's the way I feel at least. Like with playing with the guys and stuff. Like yeah, we lose, but we never lose like hard, or we never lose like so bad because things are just going wrong. Because you always have 1 or 2 guys who you can rely on who will just win you the game or like win you the round type of thing. So yeah, I mean that's the only thing I'd say that's different from the past. We're working hard. We have good coaches, good managers, so just doing our best.
Good. Zach, now I suppose that Europe's first stage for you is more like a learning experience. You even said it earlier that you didn't expect the first stage to go as smooth as it is going right now. Um, Obviously, you are also focusing on your like professional career, so these first games are a learning experience. What has been the match that has taught you the most, and what's something that you are currently working on to become a better player?
The match that taught me the most, probably the BDS match that we lost. Just I'd say like whenever we lost, like it was better to lose that than in playoffs. You know what I mean? Like when it like really really mattered. But I think that match just taught me a lot. Just first loss in Pro League, but like also like just the way the team handled it. I feel like on my past teams, like before Pro, like when we lost, like it just like was like a really bad like everyone on the team was like really mental chalked and just it was just bad. But like when we lost, like we didn't like freak out or nothing. We just like go next, go next week, get
Yeah,
get the points next week. It wasn't like focusing on that game anymore. We just cut that game off and just went next.
it wasn't a bad game either. Like
Yeah, no,
it was
like
eight
we
7, like whatever.
yeah.
Literally, it's a whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, no, I agree. After all, Zach, you are making your debut with some of the most experienced players in the scene, like Alamo and Doki, six invitational winners. Loira and Blast have been in the team for, I would say, like a
A
year
year.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, so over a year.
yeah, time flies. So obviously, like it's not like that you are play. It's not like you are playing with like an experienced player. So what have you learned from your teammates so far?
No, I've learned so much. Like not like like when I came from console, I already thought I knew most of the game, like mostly
Alright.
everything. I'm not even kidding. I'm so for like I thought I knew everything, and then just even on my other team, like when I had Merc as a coach, he also just taught me so much. Like it's like a whole different game on PC. And with this team, like right now, Ramalho and just everyone on the team, camera, all the players, just it feels like every game I'm learning something new. Like whether it's a new angle, a new play, a new push, or like just like a new plant, like just everything. I've learned so much. I'm still learning. I like pretty much every day, I'd say.
Hmm.
Yeah, same. That's Siege. That's why I love
Yeah,
Siege.
even just like I'll learn stuff against other teams, like that I like didn't see on NA. Like just like a
Like how
certain
to
like
Tachanka the default plant against VP.
Oh,
yeah.
that last
I'm joking.
that final
I'm
round
joking.
was incredible, eh? I was
Nah,
like, oh my god.
he's throwing strays now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Nah,
I'm
nah, nah, nah. You had your game. I can't say anything.
Alright.
I can't say anything about that.
Really well.
I just gotta go and fucking try
Nah,
it.
that's not your fault.
Gotta do the lineups.
That was just us
No,
changing
no, I
strats.
missed.
Bro missed.
Yeah.
I had one
Happens.
job, Tachanka, and I missed.
Well, like continuing with this, you are not an unknown player at all. The community knows you because you are a very like popular content creator in the game. You are taking similar steps as professional players like Bulo and Spoit. You even have that question where like when does Stompin play? Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Like um, now how have you been combining your content creation responsibilities with your obviously like professional career now?
I mean, to be honest, I don't have any content creation responsibilities no more.
Hmm.
Like, I don't prioritize it at all.
Okay.
Like, when I have free time, I'll do it sometimes. But like, my main perspective or like main focus is 100% pro right now. Like,
Okay.
I think it's good as well. Like in our free time as well. Like we're also going out and stuff. Like because it's bad to be cooked up in your house, just scrimming for 8 hours and then also streaming for another 5 hours. Like fuck that.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So like,
I know you like streaming, but like it's good to get out and see
no,
things as well.
no, no. You honestly, you stream more than me recently.
Alright.
Yeah. So I don't have any like responsibilities. I'd say like I still try to do it a little bit, just keep up with like the fans and stuff. But I do it as much as I can.
We will probably see a YouTube video soon saying this is how a professional player plays or something like that.
Oh well, no, I do post on YouTube, but like most of it is just like full games, like pro games and stuff. It's not
That's cool.
like me like filming a video like
Are
off
you
camera.
are you recording your scrim clips?
Actually, no, I'm not.
No, neither have I. I actually forgot. I
I,
should start
I
doing that.
don't I don't really care about scrim clips.
Yeah, I mean, I never
I just
get
had to
any.
I just had
I
to
just
post
trolls.
that I had to post that one video to get picked up by you guys.
Yeah, nice.
Now that you're talking about scrims, what is the main difference you have noticed between like scrims against top flight teams in NA and scrims against top flight teams in Europe?
Like I said earlier, like VP, we've scrimmed a lot like since I've joined the team. It's like they play like no one else. Like
But
VP,
sorry, in
go ahead.
general, like not just like BP, because I don't think everyone plays like BP, but like in general, like do you think like there's like a change in terms of play style or
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if this is just me, but maybe Doki will agree. The EU teams like play like more like aggressive and like flank a lot compared to like
Yeah,
The NA teams play like more like strat heavy and like kind of just
yeah,
like they stick to like the strat in the beginning, and the
yeah.
EU
To be
teams
honest,
just kind
yeah,
of like they free flow
they play
around
more
and
loose. Yeah, they
yeah,
play loose. Yeah, yeah. I
that's
mean,
the
yeah.
that's the main thing I noticed, and just like individual like players like have really good aim on EU, and I think better than NA players, but
What
that's
what
kind of
ab-
like bias.
what about our like work schedule compared to your previous team? Like the way we
Uh,
scrim and the way we practice, like theory and stuff. Like, is it the same or?
I mean, it's kind of different because on my old team, like people had like work in school, so we weren't able to
Mhm.
scrim as often. But I think like the schedule we have now is really good. Like we practice a lot, and it's gonna pay out eventually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
now talking about your stay in Scotland. You are an 18-year-old who has just moved continents to play video games. If you told this to my grandpa, he would probably ask you to repeat again. Um, now, how has your stay in Doki's home been so far?
It's been really good. Like I'm grateful for Jack, like to even let me stay, and I think it's been good. I hope
You
he
good,
agrees.
bro? Yeah, yeah, no, it's good. You're
Yeah,
easy to
but
live with. It's not you're not doing
yeah,
anything bad or wrong. We get on good as
yeah,
well, so
yeah. I'm grateful for it. Like me and
you're
Jack
welcome.
like became close like literally like a few days in. Like we never even like FaceTime before I got here. We just like texted. But when I met him, he was like completely cool.
The day he arrived, I picked him up at the airport and brought him to my house, and my friend was asleep on the couch, like half naked, because we were out on a night out the night before, and he was proper passed out on the couch, and I was like, "Oh, Zach, welcome to Scotland." My friend was just completely passed out on my couch.
That was the only time that's happened. That was the first day, so it's fine.
Only
That's
time
We'll
you
ha-
know about.
that's a
oh
nice
yeah,
welcome.
maybe I was asleep and that happening. I don't know.
Have you had the chance to touch some grass in Scotland? Have you had the chance to do like things, try touchers maybe, or other alcohol or whatever? Like, because in America you have to wait until you're 21st, so I'm sure like Europe has, like you have a different lifestyle here.
Yeah, I've had a few drinks, just just a few. Not as much as Jack. Jack, I could never drink as much as him.
I'm not an alcoholic, just so
Yes,
he's letting you know. I just have a few beers at the weekends, but that's fine.
his routine like at night is just a few beers and like listen to music.
Mhm.
Yeah, at the weekends, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it though.
When I have an off day. Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
think
like I like
it's
stuff. Yeah.
I think it's fair to say Europeans are more into that, no? Like in early ages, but well.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Uh,
probably.
100%.
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
Now, Doki, I think that you are the perfect example of how players grow as time goes by. Young players have a lot to learn to continue.
Not physically.
No, but
Not
I'm
physically.
as a person, like as a
Yes, yes.
in terms of behavior. Uh, hey, nice joke, but I didn't make it. Like, this is all yours. But yes, players have a lot to learn in their professional careers. A player that's 18-year-old, that's an
Mm.
18-year-old is gonna be completely different to one who has been in the scene for years. not just as a professional, but also as a human being. So based on your personal experience and considering you get to see Stompin in a day-to-day basis, it's not just like calls. It's like you share a home. How do you think this experience is going to change him both as a person and as a player?
I mean, when I was 18, I was living with my mom. I wasn't really doing anything apart from just Siege. I wish I could move country when I was 18 and go experience a new land, because being 25, 26 that I am now, like, okay, I can still do it, but I'm I'm not as inclined to do it because I'm more settled in my life. Like, I have more stuff here. So like, having the opportunity when you're young, like, you got to do these things. Like, and I'd say that to anybody who's 17, 18 in that walk of life. Like, see if you get the opportunity to go travel to another country, stay there for 6 months, go travel to Australia to do your universities or something. Like, just go and do it, because everything that you have here will be here when it comes back. Okay, like, of course, accidents can happen and people can come and go, but like, on a general whole, like, nothing's going to change so drastically that you're going to miss. So like, you got to go and do these things, because there'll be a point in your life where you're looking back at it and you think, fuck, like, I really wish I went and did that. So I spoke to Zach's mum and dad as well, and I said the same thing to them. Like, like, obviously they had their concerns about their son coming to a new country when he's 18. Like, it's a big move. Like, absolutely, I understand, but like, you got to do these things. Like, that's life. Like, you're gonna regret not doing it when you're in your late 20s and your 30s. Like, you're gonna regret not doing it. So I'm happy that he's getting to experience that. Like, yeah.
And I have two final questions for Stompin. Zach, what is something that you really miss from your country? I understand it will probably be your family, but like, could you give us a better picture of that?
Oh yeah, 100% my family, friends, my dogs, a lot. And then like I don't think the food's bad out here at all, but like I
Yes, you
miss
do.
the I okay. I don't think it's bad at all. I really don't. But I miss the food back home for sure.
You have
Mostly.
Nando's though, eh? You have Nando's.
Yeah, yeah. We had that like a week ago or something.
You
Oh.
like that, right? And those are so
Yeah,
good.
no, it wasn't bad at all. Like the food here is not bad. It's just like I miss some of it back home.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I would say that. And the weather a little bit. Even though the weather in Texas is not good either, but out here it's even worse. It's kind of like miserable out.
Yeah, it's Scotland. The summer this year in Scotland is really bad. It's like literally raining every day. It's like terrible.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah, and my final question is basically you have been in Scotland for what, 1 month and a half, maybe 2 months,
Like a month and
a
a few
Mm.
month
days maybe.
and a
Yeah.
fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Time flies. No idea.
Yeah, no, it's flu.
So is there anything that you really want to do in Scotland or like in Europe that obviously like before living in America you couldn't have done?
Um, Honestly, just literally going to the city. It's like crazy. Like the first day I got here, I was like, these are all castles. Like the buildings look like castles. Jack was like, these are just normal buildings. I
Oh,
was like, no,
we
dude.
need to go to Edinburgh Castle. We need to do that.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy that.
We seen it, but
You've
like
seen
you're
it,
saying
yeah.
like, yeah.
If you go during like a weekend, like a busy day, if the weather's nice, the whole street is really busy. It's really nice. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you need to try
But
that.
not really anything like specifically. Just walk around in the city. It's nice to see.
You live
Yeah.
in Edinburgh then, Doki?
No, we live in Glasgow.
Oh, in Glasgow.
Well,
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
on the outskirts of Glasgow. Yeah.
You like Celtic. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
I like the Rangers.
No, you don't, mate. Shut up.
I don't think you are into football. Well, I'm not gonna use the S
Nah,
word, okay?
nah, I
Like,
am. I like the Rangers.
Shut up, Zach. Shut up. You piss me off.
That's his number one like pet peeve is if you're a Rangers fan, he'll just hate you. So
Yeah.
just so everyone knows that watches this.
No, I won't hate you.
are
No, he
you
will.
are
I'll
you
just
into
strongly dislike you.
are you into NBA or NFL or something like that?
NFL mostly.
Okay, the Cowboys or
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Everyone hates the Cowboys, but it's
Who,
fine.
who is the Cowboys' rivals?
Like the Eagles or
Fucking
the
love the
Giants,
Eagles.
like the same people.
I love the Eagles and the Giants. They're so good. They're
It's
one of my favorite teams.
it's actually
Uh,
funny because the
the Eagles
Cowboys
just
were
won the Super
blue.
Bowl last year.
I know. That's why I love them. They're so good.
Yeah.
It's funny because the Cowboys were blue and Rangers were blue, and
Yeah.
and the Eagles wear green and Celtics
Do
wear
they?
green. Yeah.
Come
Wait, so
on.
you watch American football?
Me? No, I don't. But I know these things. I'm into sports and storylines, and I really
Wait,
like.
where are you from?
I'm from Barcelona.
Okay.
I think we're going there on holiday
Really?
after EWC. Yeah, you know how like Port Aventura, the
Oh
theme park,
yes. Oh
just out
wow,
of
you're
there.
gonna love it. You love it.
I've been there before. We thought we can go on a team holiday there. We're not sure if Zach's gonna come because he might go see his family, but like the rest of us are probably gonna go.
Oh, that's cool.
So
You're
yeah,
going
that
to
could be fun.
Barcelona then, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah, probably yeah.
that's
It's like a what?
Interrail.
It's like a 1 hour, like 1 hour train or something, right? Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
easily go there. No,
yeah.
it's very nice.
I've been a few times. It's nice there.
It's very nice. Yeah. I think they
Yeah.
have new attractions as well. Like the
Mhm.
Ferrari line is open again, I think.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
cool though.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time. That's it, and I wish you a lot of luck with EML, and obviously like try to qualify for Esports World Cup, which is possibly like your next big goal, no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Haven't done anything yet. We got to qualify, so yeah.
Good. Well, hopefully
Yeah.
that goes well, and yeah, good luck, guys.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
mate. Have a good day.
Yeah,
See you
have a good
later.
Thank
day.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.